Nestled under the Himalayas, Nepal ranks fourth out of the countries most at risk from climate change, and farmers here are striving to grow enough food as their land deteriorates due to prolonged droughts, deadly landslides and unpredictable rains. To see how some farmers here are coping with the changing weather patterns, British meteorologist and TV presenter Clare Nasir visits the Ali family's farm in the remote Kanali province in western Nepal.
As a meteorologist and someone who works in climate change, seeing it firsthand brings it to another level, a very real level. These people here are living on the front line of climate change, and it's nothing to do with them. Nepal as a nation doesn't emit the greenhouse gases most of countries do around the world, but yet climate change does not respect borders, and they're seeing the effects here.
This year the monsoon rains are 1 month overdue, and Meghnad is worried about his corn harvest.
Because of the shifting seasons now, this corn should be ripe and it's not, but what he's picking are the ones that fall into ground that maybe become rotten.
Corn is a staple food here and the key ingredients in today's lunch, which will be made using fresh organic produce from the farm. And nowadays there is plenty of food available. 4 years ago the Alis adopted permaculture, a nature-based sustainable farming practice that improves resilience to climate change. Over the years, they have rehabilitated a barren, degraded land into an oasis of biodiversity. But Meghnad says it was not easy at first. The family received financial support and technical guidance to transform their farm and create a permaculture farmer field school. Through the Adaptation for Smallholders in Hilly Areas project, or ASHA, financed by IFAD, the International Fund for Agricultural Development, the Alis have now trained over 40 local farmers, teaching them nature-based low-cost practices that improve soil quality with organic fertilizers and composting, protect crops from drought with mulching and water harvesting, and help prevent soil erosion through the planting of hedgerows and forestry.
More than 70% of our beneficiaries are climate vulnerable. But now they learn various practices which can be affordable, which is cost effective, based on local knowledge, and they integrate all the agriculture, livestock and forestry in the same land, and they increase the productivity of the land.
You can understand why people flock from all over to learn more about how to forearm themselves, how to build their own resilience in their own small holdings to make sure that they are not going to be a victim of climate change like millions are around the world.
Also supported by the project is a community watermill where Meghnad takes his corn to grind into flour. Claire goes with Tam Kumari to pick the remaining ingredients for today's lunch: young nettle leaves, tomatoes, chili and Sichuan peppers.
I can smell it as well. I mean, all the scents around here are incredible.
On the menu for lunch today is Dhindo, made from corn flour and water. This ancient recipe, rich in vitamins, calcium and nutrients, is recently coming back into fashion.
अहिले अब यो पर्माकल्चर आयो बुवामाहरूले त खानुहुन्थ्यो अब हामीहरुको पालोमा त अहिलेसम्म खाथेनौं बल्ल आजभोलि अलिअलि सिकेर खान सिकेछौं फाइदा स्वास्थ्यलाई फाइदा हुन्छ.
This is what I call a balanced meal. We have the nettle curry. It's got a beautiful smooth texture, an amazing source of minerals and vitamins, and it complements the Dhindo, which is important because it injects energy into your bloodstream, and then the tomato pickle just explodes in your mouth. Each part complements the other parts, and that's pretty much representative of what permaculture is all about. It's all about working together, the diversity of different plants, but when it comes together it actually creates a resilience that means people can thrive.
With plans to expand the project to other provinces, more farmers like Meghnad will learn about permaculture's nature-based solutions, helping them to grow enough food despite the challenges of climate change, and continue to eat nutritious meals like Dhindo.
Good, really good.